Hey there, it's morning and I've set up my sprinkler so I can water the lawn, and it's actually spraying up pretty high today. It hasn't done this in a while. I let the water pressure build up really good in the hose. So what I ended up doing, and I mentioned this in my other video, but didn't really explain what in the heck I was talking about, so you probably didn't even know what in the world. Anyway, so we have really low water pressure right now. So it's really hard to get the sprinkler or the hose to even put out much. So what I did is, this is a magic hose that expands when you've got water going through it, and it, gets smaller when you let the water out. So this is the sprayer that was on the end of the hose. So what I ended up doing is just leaving the sprayer on, letting all that water just completely build up and fill up in there. And then I have to stand on the hose to try to stop the water from coming out. Because as soon as I unhook this and hook it to that sprinkler starts. And so then I end up getting wet, which I did anyway, even though I've kind of found a way to make it work by doing it like that. But I still ended up getting all wet. But it's going up there pretty good today. I'm happy about that. That's really nice. My yard's looking so pretty. It's still got a ways to go, but it has improved so much since before I started doing this. I need to go back and find either a picture or a video that shows what the yard looked like before I ever did any of this, and get a still shot or something of it, so that I can show you, a before and after of, how far it's come in just a few weeks. So yay, I'm excited. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, hello again. Boy, yeah, I got a little wet, but it's okay. I don't mind. I'm enjoying this so much. God, y'all, this makes me so happy. I can't tell you. I know y'all might be getting sick of listening to me talk about this yard and stuff, but it's like, I think about it from the moment I wake up. I mean, as soon as I wake up and I look out the window so that I can look at it. So, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. And it's just, I don't know, there's something that's so relaxing about watching the sprinkler. And if you hear that, that's those Nokian birds that the guy across the street has in cages. He has, I don't know, three or four of them or something in cages. And they make that sound if there's a predator or a threat of some sort around. I see lightning. He's trying to figure out how to get over here without getting wet because the sprinkler's going. So he keeps trying different ways to get in. It's wet over here too. That sprinkler actually goes pretty far. I'm actually surprised. I mean, it's my part of my patio is getting wet. I looked up and I was like, oh crap, it's raining in the house because I have my window open over there, and I had to go over there and close that window up because the sprinkler was going in there. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I actually need to move the sprinkler over on this side, which probably means that I'm going to get wet if I sit over here. But I think I've let it go over there long enough now to where I need to move it over here. I'll be right back. I'm going to move that. Okay. There's a lot of traffic, so it might get a little loud. A lot of people going through here at this time of morning. So yeah, I got that moved over here. Got a little wet, but I did pretty good that time. So but yeah, I always have to remember though when I move it over on this side to get the Nokian bird seed out of that feeder, because this thing sprays all over that bird feeder. And it's coming really close. I mean, it's maybe about 1.5 feet between where I'm sitting and where the water stops. So it's coming pretty close over here, but this is such a small yard. You know, I only have to move it twice to get the whole yard. You know. Hey, Lightning. You figured out how to get here, didn't you? You got a little wet though, didn't you? He was bound and determined to get here. He could have just gone around the other side and he wouldn't have gotten wet at all. He comes from the other direction all the time, so he knows it's there. Oh my gosh. So yeah, my air fryer is on its way here. I don't know if it's out for delivery yet. When I checked it, it was in transit to my town. So, and from where it was coming from, I mean, that's only like an hour and a half away. So, you know, it should be here today. So I'm excited about it. I'm a little nervous. I keep watching like videos and stuff about air fryers and talking with my sister about it. And there's so many conflicting messages as to what to do and not do with them. So it's a little confusing. So I'm going to have to just try my best to, you know, do what I feel like might be the right thing to do with this thing. I don't know. So yeah, my sister said that even though French fries are one of the favorites that people talk about with the air fryer, she said she personally does not like the fries cooked in it. She said, I really don't make my fries in there. I think she makes some like sweet potato fries in there, and she said those are good. But I think regular French fries, she said, just aren't the same. And that's something I'm going to be putting in there today because I'm going to try that. You know, I want to see how that's going to work. But if it doesn't work out for the fries, then, you know, I'll just do them the way I've always done them because I make some really good fries. I love the fries I make. I hear a weed eater or something starting up over there. See, I love that kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes it can get annoying to hear those really loud weed eaters like that for a long period of time. It's like, oh, God, hurry up. Excuse me. But most of the time, I love to hear sounds like that because it's like, oh, wow. And especially lawnmower. I love when you start hearing lawnmowers, but you don't really hear that here because nobody has one. So that's kind of sad because, you know, it's just everybody uses these weed eaters because most people have lawns with weeds and not really grass much. Which is why it was hard to try to find those grass shears. Nobody in town had them. And, you know, because not really many people have grass to need them. And most people just use their weed eaters, you know, to do it. Which, you know, I could do, but there's little areas over there where it's just not going to get in there. You know, it's like you just cannot get a weed eater to go in that little tiny space. So you need something else. And I just got to learn how to use them better. Because I felt like I was like all awkward with it yesterday. I couldn't figure out which way to turn it and stuff. And I was just like, oh, but I'll figure it out. I'll learn. Because I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to sit down and do this video. And I didn't even know that I was going to talk this long. Because I've already been talking for almost 7 minutes. But I'm enjoying it. It's nice to be out here in the morning and talking to you. Because it's usually the, you know, late afternoon, early evening when I'm over here. But even with the sun not over here yet, I kept trying different places to sit down, and it's like no matter where I sit, it's just bright as hell. And that's why I'm sitting here, because it's not quite as bright since there's those trees back there, you know, those palm trees. Those are like, I guess some of them are just regular palm trees, but they've got some, there's like mixture of stuff around, but I don't know, there's stuff that grows on them. I don't know what they are. I don't think they're coconuts. I think they're something else, but anyway, But yeah, this is really nice. I love this. And in the morning like this, it feels really good. It's not gotten hot yet. Oh God, I gotta go on an errand too. I need to do that before that thing is out for delivery, because I just hate doing that. Even though places that I go to around here are so close that if they were to call and say they were delivering, I could probably be here, you know, in time to meet them. I just get too uncomfortable doing that. Yeah. There's a nice breeze. I love that. I gotta water my plants too, which I'm gonna do once I take that sprinkler off. I love that. But anyway, yeah, I don't like to, it makes me so uncomfortable if I know that there's going to be a delivery coming or something, not to be here. And I have left, you know, signs up and stuff before. There have been times where I needed to go out to do something and I really didn't have the time to wait for them. So I put up signs, you know, with their logo and stuff on it, just so that they know, you know, and the little arrow pointing to the money. Because, I mean, you know, you can do that here. You know, you might not be able to do that everywhere you live, but here you can do that. Oh God, here comes lightning. He's going to jump up on this dang table. Let me move this bird seed out of the way. What are you doing? You coming? There he is. Hey! Lightning! Oh my God. Child, Lord. Look at this. Look at this. Lightning, are you seriously eating that bird seed? He is going to town on that bird seed. The cat that I used to have, which I hope is still alive and well at the other place, Buttons. That cat would go crazy when I would get out this bird seed, because I used to feed these birds over at the other place. I'd get this stuff out and she would lose her mind. She wanted this stuff so bad, and I don't know what's in it. I mean, these birds, I think, like bananas and things like that, so I think that these are made with some banana and stuff. So, but I tried getting her to eat a banana once, and she didn't want it, so I don't think that's it. Lightning. Goodness, child. Sorry, y'all. God. Lightning. He's going crazy. Oh, God. Hang on a minute, y'all. I'll be back in a minute, I think. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm not making y'all seasick. All right, well. I couldn't figure out where to put that dang bird seed. He wasn't going to get to it. He was, like, going crazy. I don't know what's in it, but he's just, like, insane. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to probably stop rambling. Because I mean, it's so early in the day, there might be something else I want to say later on. And I don't mean for the videos to get so long, because I don't know if anybody likes long videos. I like making long videos because I enjoy it so much. But, anyway, all right, I'm going to go, because I probably shouldn't let this go too much longer. And so I should put it away and water my plants and stuff. So I'll probably talk to you in a little while. Oh, I will, because I definitely want to show you my air fryer when it comes. So I'll talk to you later. Oh no, look at this. Lightning, no, you're going to destroy it. Look at that. He saw me put this bird seed back over here, and he's over here trying to get to it. Lightning, do not do that. Honey, you're going to mess up my bird feeder. I mean, it's just a makeshift bird feeder. Lightning, no. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I tried to sneak and put it over there, but he must know it's there now. I mean, he smells it or something, and oh my God, he wants it. Lightning, no. Oh my God, can you believe this? It's freaking bird seed. What are you doing? Lightning, no. Go find something else to do. lightning. Oh my gosh. Oh, great. Well, he's going to tear this up. It's probably not going to be able to stay there now. I've had this thing over here for years. Not years. I hadn't lived here for years. Ever since, not long after I moved in, I ended up putting this here. It was, I've changed it a few times. Lightning! Look at this! Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to do a shorts. Well, check it out, y'all. Looky there. It came. It's actually big. It's bigger than I expected. But there it is. And I am getting ready to try it out. I'm going to, clean that before I use it. But I've already got my chicken sitting here in my stuff. Got my bun that I'm going to try toasting. My french fries are in the freezer, and I'm going to try it out, and I'll let you know what happens with it. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, got my first thing in there. I've got my bun that I'm going to try and toast. I do not have this turned up very high because I'm nervous. So at the moment, I've only got it on 160, and they say 200 for like bread and stuff, but that's probably to like cook bread, and this is already a cooked bun, so all I need to do is just toast it. So I'm just gonna kind of check it and see what happens. Well, check that out, y'all. I think that toasted pretty good. Of course, it toasted both sides, which that's all right too. I don't mind. That actually did really well. And I'm getting ready to put my chicken in. I put it in my flour stuff, and then I sprayed it with some oil. So I'm getting ready to start that. Yeah, until my little oil sprayer came, I went and bought this little bottle, which it works, just to mist it with a little oil, because you're supposed to do that apparently, or it's better to do that. So, all right, I'm getting ready to start this chicken. We're going to see what happens with it. Okay. So let's look at this chicken. Well, it looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to take this chicken out, and then I'm going to start the fries. So we'll see what happens with those, and I'll let you know. Okay, y'all, I know I've not cooked these yet. I just wanted to show you this is how I got them in there, and I sprayed them with that oil and kind of tossed them around with some oil on it, so that hopefully they will taste good. We're going to find out shortly. Okay, y'all. Those are my fries. So I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to make my sandwich and get it all set up, and then I'm going to show you what the finished thing looks like. Cross your fingers, y'all. Okay, got my sandwich with my chicken. I got mayonnaise and pickles. That's actually really toasty. I've got my french fries, and I've got my iced coffee. So I'm going to have my lunch now, and then I'm going to let you know what I thought about it being all fixed in the air fryer. Everything down to the bun. Well, hello again. I can't see anything I'm looking at. As you can tell, the sun is right there. I thought I'd try sitting in a different place on my patio. I really don't ever use my patio much, especially now that I got that other little area over there. But I thought, well, what the heck, let's come sit over here and see how this goes. I'm pretty much just on here to tell you about my air fryer experience. It turned out really good. I was actually pretty impressed with it. The next time I make the buns, I think I'm going to just toast them in the pan, because I like the tops to be soft, the top and the bottom. I like to be soft, but I like the inside part toasted. So I think I'll do that. I think I did kind of overcook the chicken a little bit, just because, I was a little paranoid since I've never used one of these before. So I didn't want to, get it out and it not be cooked all the way through. So I'll just gauge it a little bit better next time. But I mean, it was still good. It was just a little dry, because I like to get it out before it starts getting overcooked. And the fries, they were actually pretty decent. I was not expecting a whole lot, really, because, I mean, part of what makes fries taste so good is the oil. Which I did spray them with that oil before I put them in there. And I think that helped some. So they were actually pretty decent. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I think it's a nice size. I mean, it's funny because I was talking about this the other day. I have a tendency to do this. Sometimes I'll start to talk about something and I get sidetracked and then I never finish what I was saying. And so sometimes I may say things that don't make a lot of sense. And the other day I was talking about that I had ordered a different one that was smaller. I never said that I actually canceled that order because I had put in the order and I kept thinking, I think this one's going to be too small. And then I found this one that was almost the same price. I mean, it was barely any difference in price, but the other one was a 2.5 liter and this one's 4.8. So for almost the same price, I was able to get this bigger one, which I'm glad I did now, because even though it's a decent size, I had to squeeze those buns, it was one bun that was cut in half. I had to squeeze them in there because the buns here are made at the bread store. They don't sell packages of buns here like in America where you can get, just the normal size hamburger buns or whatever. These are actually, pretty big, and they're made in the bread store. So it took up that whole bottom part of that little pan thing. So, but it was really good. And I mean, if you were to put something like French bread or a baguette or something, if you were wanting to make something like that in there or heat up some of that, that would be perfect, because that outside of the bun was really, crispy, and it just, yeah, I mean, it was good. I just like my hamburger buns to be a little more soft, but it was still no big deal. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed having my iced coffee with it. So yeah, it was good, and I look forward to trying it again another time. Next time I'm gonna see if I can try something different, not make the same thing again, but try something different. Not sure what. Excuse me. So yeah, as you can see, that sun is literally right there. And it is pretty dang hot. So I'm probably just going to shut up now. But thanks for, going along for the ride here to watch, how things went with my air fryer, because that was pretty darn exciting. And I think next time, too, it'll be a little easier if I'm not trying to record videos as I go. Because I couldn't stay in the flow of things that well, having to stop to try to do videos for it. But I wanted to. I was really wanting to share that and document my first experience. So, yeah. So I recommend them. I mean, at least at this point, I've only used it once. But so far, I would recommend it, because it was definitely good. And the cleanup was super easy. Oh my God. I cannot even believe how quickly you can clean it and put it away, and that's it. And I didn't have tons and tons of, different pans and pots and oil to have to deal with and all that stuff. God, this just was like wonderful. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that you all are having a wonderful and amazing Wednesday, or whatever day it is for you if you see this some other time. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. So have a good one, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.